Is Orange County going to hear hammers in rural areas, or are they going to continue to hug the tree? Welcome to another episode of You Can't Make This Shit Up. I'm your host, Joel Hoxley, David Washington. This is definitely getting crazy out there because you cannot make this shit up. First time candidate Austin Arthur, the co owner of a gymnastics center, is shaking up the political scene in Orange County by challenging incumbent District 1 Commissioner Nicole Wilson, Tree Hugger 101. With substantial backing from development interests, Arthur has raised over $200,000 and secured key endorsements, freaking out the tree lover. The hot button issue, rural growth controls. Wilson, an advocate for limited urban sprawl, opposes development encroachment, while Arthur's stance remains ambiguous, but leans towards the development flexibility. However, at no time has he addressed building in urban areas.
This District 1 race is going to pit current Commissioner Nicole Wilson versus businessman Austin Arthur. And it's gotten very contentious with personal attacks to the point where Mr. Arthur has gone on to his website and onto social media and addressed these alleged attacks against his character, who, again, he alleges came from his opponent, Commissioner Wilson. And our prior political consulting firm, Myers in Washington, we worked on then candidate Nicole Wilson's campaign. And so we have some insight. We're not involved in her current campaign. There are a lot of deficits. There's no doubt about that with her campaign. And the thing that, candidates who don't have a lot of money, they tend to attack their opponent when they perceive a lot of their opponent's money, if they raise a lot of money, to come from a specific demographic like developers.
Current Commissioner Nicole Wilson has not done anybody any favors. She has done absolutely nothing as a commissioner to embrace the community to get those dollars raised. So of course she's now made it more difficult for developers. She's been evil to development as a whole, and that has caused that development dollars to know where they need to go. These are the same dollars that have been raised by the mayor in the past. So don't think that these dollars weren't available to her. Some of these dollars have been Benia's dollars. So if you look at this money, it's because Nicole has been an absolute drain on the development of affordable housing, or coming up with solutions for affordable housing. Mm-hmm. Development isn't all evil, and there's nothing here on the character that would say that this, co-owner of a gymnastics center, he's a businessman. He knows other businessmen. He's working within the probably in the chambers, which is basically the union for businesses. I just wish people would understand. Nicole is a failed commissioner. Mm-hmm. She's not done enough. She sat there on the dais and made herself look as incompetent as she is. I'm sorry, David. I'm not a sport. I cannot see Nicole Wilson. She does not have the Sentinel coming to her rescue this time because of having information that she didn't have. The Sentinel is the reason that Nicole Wilson won. And that's hands down. I will stand by that 100% because they relentlessly went after her opponent. They know nothing about Austin Arthur. They're going to give him a fair shake at first. If he's too conservative, they're not going to. However, because they're not doing her bidding, she's now going on a personal attack and making character an issue. And I just think this gets ugly. But I think Austin Arthur not having the know-how or the team behind him is going to lead himself down into a disaster. Because when you defend yourself,
You're already losing.
you're losing. What you should be doing is simply saying, "Why are you attacking these dollars? Isn't homelessness a problem? Isn't affordable housing something we need to be addressing? Do we have places that are absolutely vacant that could be redeveloped? What do you think these development dollars that I've raised are going to? If you attack with facts and not just having to defend yourself." So, David, I'm going to say real quick and final word. Austin has a great opportunity here to attack the fact that she says one thing and has done nothing to do it.
Right.
She's winning on the battlefield if you have to defend yourself, Mr. Austin. So get a team behind you quickly because this is nonpartisan and you have no time.
I guess show over. Hey, wow. Wow. What we do know is that Commissioner Wilson is hesitant or even unwilling to meet with certain people, certain organizations, to just talk about a planned development or community. Willing to just sit down and have a conversation and hear what they will want to bring to the district. We do know that the commissioner is unwilling or incapable of having conversations where there could be some kind of compromise or negotiation. There's no doubt she is firm in her belief that the county needs to address its urban sprawl issue, particularly in West Orange. I'm so hesitant to go to West Orange because it's just so much, and the traffic, the infrastructure is not keeping up with the times, and I don't know if anything can change for that. The commissioner is sometimes on her own or with Commissioner Bonilla on a lot of these decisions. There's a great amount of value that she offers, however, is getting some kind of consistency that seems to be the problem. Yes, she won her seat in 2020 under a cloud of controversy against her opponent, Commissioner Betsy Vanderlei. And now, it's a different story. She's in the hot seat. She's now the commissioner. And everyone is looking at her record of accomplishments or lack thereof and any kind of consensus of bringing people together. You've got urban sprawl, you got the rural settlement as your flagship talking point. But when it comes down to getting things done, whether on the dais, in your office, as a commissioner, particularly when it comes to land use issues, what's on your resume? What's on your ledger? What have you accomplished? And to Mr. Author's accomplishments, he's gotten a large number of support, a large number of demographics supporting him. And they've shown, small donors and big donors have shown that they support a candidate who is realistic to what is happening in the district, what is happening in Orange County, and what is happening in Central Florida in general, and have the resources and the network to say, okay, things are moving a little bit too much in one direction. Can we have some reasonable conversation and reasonable solutions to our urban sprawl problems?
When you don't represent all the people in a representative government, it can come back and bite you. So again, you can't make this shit up. You're going to be the one who has to make the choice. Is Nicole Wilson going to continue to serve and serve her constituents by their belief? Or are you going to open up and look at Austin and what he might be able to bring? Again, it's not our choice. I'm just simply bringing you facts, not feelings. Um, Look, this can get ugly, but on August 20th, it's you who's going to make the decision. We want you to share, tell us what you think. Tell us if you've been blocked from going into Nicole's office or if you've had success in that situation. That's the kind of conversation we like to bring up. That way we can talk about local government. Because, again, this is you can't make this shit up, and witnessing this one.
Indeed. Seminole County's been successful. Their commission has been very successful in creating open spaces and protecting their rural boundaries. And Seminole County is a different environment, a different county. Orange County, our business is the business of entertainment, hospitality, lodging. And it's not that I'm giving up on, environmental causes. There are so many things that our county could do. However, when you keep hitting the wall and you're getting the same results, you keep hitting the wall, hitting the wall, hitting the wall, and nothing moves from square one since your day of taking office, perhaps it's time to rethink your methods or rethink who's sitting in that commissioner's chair.
You heard it here first. Well, you heard it on the internet first because this fight's been going on. But you heard it from us, and we want you to share. Please share, and this is it. Another episode in the book.
See you the next time.